Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. This is Blangy. Today I'm going to show you how to make my specialized multi-strand multi-spray method. I have an example here that I already have done. You see how it has these 3 sprays and 2 sprays diverging from one point here? Well, instead of using a single thread of many gauges of wire, I tend to use multi-strand, as you can see, 2 strands, sometimes 3 strands, 4 strands, 8, 16, even 32 strands depending on the project. Now, sprigs and other wire mediums with many strands of wire tend to be versatile and has a high durability. I may say it makes a high quality wire sprays with a very neat look. So I really do think it's a good method for beginners, since this method is the foundation of most of the techniques that I use for making my bridal headpieces. So let's take a quick look at these 2 pre-made sprays in different shapes, sizes, and materials. You can make hundreds of different variations using the same method, but today we're going to be making these 2 multi-sprays. Now, for this spray on the right, I'm going to be using these oval-shaped peach-colored freshwater pearls. But you can use any regular pearl beads, Swarovski pearl beads, any kind of pearl beads of your choice. And for this spray on the left, I chose pink Mayuki seed beads, which is like 15.0 in size. But it's okay for you to use 11.0 as well. I think 11.0 size is probably the most commonly used seed beads. Now, the wire. I like using 27 and 28 gauge plated floral copper wire. I'm pretty much sure that 27 and 28 gauge wire is the best choice for multi-stranded sprays. And now, oh yeah, I have some really basic supplies. The ones that I use for almost everything. My favorite choky scissors and a long nose plier. So these are my supplies. Now I'm going to tidy up my work surface and get ready to start our project. Alright, before we start, a sketch should be the first thing you do before you really get into designing. But since I already have this example here, I'm going to skip that part. Now let's start making this pearl spray. To begin, I'm going to roll out 2 meters of wire, which is 78 inches. Just measure it. Cut it with my choky scissors. Fold it in half. And then cut off the folded end, because I'm going to be feeding pearls to it. So I'm going to start from the very top here. The middle spray. Just get it close to the camera. So I'm taking this freshwater pearl, stick it on, and bring it all the way down to the middle of my wire, center of my wire. Fold it just like that, and then I'm gonna pinch it, really get it there, and then I'm gonna twist the pearl once or twice to secure the bead, the pearl bead. And then what I do is I'm gonna twist it, and while I'm twisting, I'm gonna put some tension on both sides of my hand, slightly pulling outwards as I twist. Twist, twist, twist until I get the length I want. Isn't it so nice and pretty? It looks really neat. It has this nice spiral look. So we have this. So this is the very first step in this process. Now I'm gonna grab another freshwater pearl bead. Thread it on. Let it slide down to about 5 millimeters away from the stem. Fold the wire. Pinch. Twist and twist until we hit the stem. Just like that. So now we have this. So from here, I'm gonna twist the converging wire all together. Put tension, pulling outwards. Twist until I get the length I want. Okay. Now I'm gonna make another little branch the same way I did the first two. By the way, as we go, you really have to pay attention to the length of these two tails. Try to keep their length close to even because we're going to be using these extra bits of wire to make the two sprays on each side. So the length of these two extra wires should be proportional to that of the two sprays that we're about to make. So you keep that in mind as you're twisting. I can see the length is quite even, so I'm going to use any part of the wire to make the other little branch. Again, fold, pinch, twist, twist, and really get it there. Now I'm just gonna twist the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a little bit more, maybe. Okay. And I'm gonna pick up the larger one, the bigger pearl spray, and repeat the same process. Ooh. Easy. Okay. Okay. Now I think it's a bit longer than the sample here, but oh, no problem. No big deal. I'll just make some curve to it later on. Now, the middle spray is done. Now I'm gonna make this spray on the right. So I'm gonna be using this extra wire on the right. And of course, again, I'm gonna start from the one on the very top here. So I'll just grab another, bead. And then let me align it, then measure it. See how long it is. Yeah, about there. Fold the wire. Hold the bead. Pinch and twist. Don't forget to put tension. Pull your hand outwards as you're twisting. Now just ignore this spray and continue on with this new spray here. Just repeat the same process. Oops, I think this one is a bit long. Well, twist them all together to make the stem part. And when I get the length I want, grab another bead. Oops. Okay. My hands are all sweaty. Gotta wipe my hands off a bit. It's getting too slippery for me to work. Just, oops, I got the wrong pearl. Just get the bigger one. Fold, pinch, secure the bead in place, twist, twist. There's quite a gap here, but that's alright because in our next video we're going to be making this flower spray and then we're going to put them together, so it doesn't matter if you have this big gap here. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. I think it looks pretty good already, but I'm going to be making another tiny spray on the left here. So I'll just flip it over and compare the length of the tail. I'll just bring this long tail and from here I'm going to make this little spray. Well, it doesn't have to be exactly the same as the example, but I'll do it anyway. Now fold, repeat the same process. Twist, 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 twist. Twist, twist, twist. Finally, the last pearl. Pinch, twist. So here we are. Okay, I'll just give some nice curves to it. So here we are, a multi-strand multi-spray is finished. So I'm just gonna get this out of my way. Now, let's go on with our second multi-spray. Just as we've done with this one, but this time I'm going to be using seed beads. Now, I'm going to roll out another 2 meters of wire, 78 inches of wire. Cut it with my choky scissors. Fold it in half. Try not to get it kinked. Fold it and then cut off the folded end. Now I'm gonna feed in 5 Mayuki seed beads. Now, scoot them in to the center of my wire, like that. And I'm gonna kink it and twist. Twist. Twist, 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 twist. take another 5 seed beads. Just bring it 5 millimeters away from the stem. Kink, pinch, and twist until I hit the stem. Now I'll just continue on doing exactly the same process that I did with my pearl spray. I like using clusters of small odd numbers. Oopsie. Odd numbers like 3 or 5 because it creates a nice round shape when you kink it. If you use like 2 or 4, small even numbers, the clusters of seed beads ends up in a squarey shape. So try to use 3 or 5 seed beads. Let's just check how many clusters it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 clusters. Okay. Okay, now my long spray is done. Now I'm going to take my longer wire, and make this tiny spray on the right. Now I'm making the second spray on the right. Which is this one. Okay. Measure a little bit. From here, fold. Ignore this spray on the left. Pay attention to your new spray. Twist, twist, twist. Yeah. Fold, kink, twist, twist. Finally, the last one. Right. Now I'm gonna give some curves, nice curves to it. So we did it. We made 2 different bead sprays, all out of the same method, the multi-strand multi-spray method. So what we're going to be doing in our next video is we're going to be making this flower spray. Doesn't it look pretty? And then we're going to put them all together to accomplish this. Well, I hope you had fun today. Thanks for watching. And if you've enjoyed today's video, please remember to click the subscribe and like button. Well, see you guys next week. Bye now.